Is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here, match up against Boston. It's how they'll tip off the new season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. Outside, Horford. Back to Brown. Rebound the Lakers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Clark, last season, the Lakers making major trades, shaking up the roster, reforming their team.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, they had 4 players left from opening night. That was it. 3 major trades bringing in new talent. And that makes it difficult to find cohesion. So give LA a lot of credit for making that playoff run.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's White. The kick out to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Horford. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen by Brown. And stolen by James. Nailed from three-point land.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Brown outside. Stolen. Fast break. Here they come. And it's Russell in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. Out left to the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Boston now. It's a three-point game. Left side, Tatum. Fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away. Quick release, money.
Kicks it out to James. That three off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body, and this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
Now here's LeBron. Vanderbilt misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Lakers trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. James outside. And LeBron throws it down.
One thing that hasn't fizzled out is LeBron's ability to hammer it home.
Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to Vincent. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Celtics with the lead. Brogdon outside. Out to White. Back to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Here's Vincent. Prince outside. Here's Reddish. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
And the shot goes in.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And here is Brogdon over Reddish. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Porzingis can't hit.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. But sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Inside. That's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Horford with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. The 3 from Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
Pass to Reddish. Back to James. He takes it in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Horford.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he?
It's all about keeping the defense off balance, guys. I mean, not knowing where you're going to go. I sort of thought he was hoping to go hard to the rack there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Clock at 4. Here's LeBron. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Boston leading by 7. Outside, Porzingis. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Knocks it loose. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Outside, Porzingis drains the three-pointer. Porzingis has got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Boy, a big man with a great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Pass to Reeves. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics leading by 6. Back to White. Tatum on the wing. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The 17-footer. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Reeves. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We come back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum, that's for 2. That one a little long. Lakers trail by 8. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
First free throw is good. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. Second team foul.
About 1 minute play here in the second half. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Vanderbilt with the screen. And James picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Both teams will make substitutions. Celtics leading by 10. Outside Tatum. Tatum taking it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Also looking it over. Here's Reeves. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for Boston. Davis in the corner. The tray. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Timeout called the Lakers.
All right, time to cheer on your little girls dance team. Let's go.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Vincent. Sinks the three-pointer. Vincent's got 5 minutes.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
2 minutes.
Pass to Vincent. To the middle. And they double up Davis. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
White, left side. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Cornette. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And that one's good by Davis.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's White. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Davis.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
We know Greg Elway's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
and they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
Pass to Brissett. Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Davis. Cornette can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 17. There's the three. And the three ball is good. Hachimura's got his second bucket tonight.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Cornette can't get it to go. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Davis. And it's off from three-point range. Gets it off. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. LeBron outside. James converts inside.
Easy to see how locked in LeBron is. Gets some contact on the shot, but never even fazed by it.
Here's Banton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 17. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
James fires from way outside. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Brogdon with it. Outside Tatum. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
James looking it over. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
On the court, your hype squad.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside to Brogdon. Down low, Tatum. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And it's Boston with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The shot's good from LeBron.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Here's LeBron. Another miss by James. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And here's James outside. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
For the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Kristaps Porzingis.
44 seconds.